Hi, this is Cathy for TransByDef, and this week we are talking about, has hormone replacement therapy changed your sexuality, and has it produced the appropriate cycles for your gender? My initial reaction to this question when I first heard it is no, my sexuality has not been changed by my hormone replacement therapy. I still have the same feelings that I always have, that I am a woman, that I want to be a woman, that I want to live as a woman, that I want children, that I want to raise them, that I want to be soft and kind and loving. When my wife came in when I was looking at the question, I said, honey, has my sexuality changed since I started on HRT? And she looked at me and she said, yes, it has changed immensely. She said, you are much softer. You respond to me the way a woman would respond to me rather than the way you did as a man. You are very loving. You want to be cuddled much more. You want to be touched in the appropriate places that a woman would want to be touched. You are kind and loving to your daughter, much more so than you were as a man. And I thought about that and I said, yes, I am. So I have to change my answer and say, I have always wanted to be a woman, and my sexuality in that regard has not changed. However, as a man changing to a woman, the way in which I react with my wife, the relationship that we have between us as husband and wife have changed, and the way in which we react as a couple has changed, and the kind of affection that I want to receive has changed. I want to receive the kind of cuddling and touching and kissing and soft, loving responses that are so typical of a woman. Those are the things that I now desire, but I feel that it's now because I am able to have those because I am presenting as a woman and feel that my outside presentation matches my inside feelings. So I think that there has been significant changes in my sexuality, particularly in regards to my relationship with my wife and the loving kindness that we have toward each other, and the way I react with her with much more kindness and softness, and the way I want her to react with me and give me more cuddles and hugs and the things that a woman would expect. I asked my daughter also the same question, and she said, Dad, there has been a huge change. When you started to take HRT, I could see you mellow, and I could see you become softer, and your role model in the house changed. So that's my response to did HRT modify and change my sexuality? The answer is, from the people around me, very definitely yes. Now to the second question, do you experience feminine cycles? I will say yes, I do. When I started to take HRT, I noticed that there are times of the month when I'm much happier, and other times of the month which I'm much sadder. I also have different physical characteristics at certain times of the month where I'm able to do more things, and other times of the month where I do less things. I also have times of the month when I'm much more prone to aches and pains, and the effects of I thought at first aging, but I think it's the effects of hormones causing cycles in my body, and I notice that they are fairly regular. I do not have cramps, and I do not have muscle cramps or any of the typical women express feelings from having a period, but I do definitely see a change in mood, a change in the aches and pains, and a change in the feelings that I have. I have at certain periods of the month, I have a much more loving and kind nature to me. Well, those are my comments on sexuality and my comments on cycles. With sexuality, I believe I have changed. I have become much softer and much more able to react to as a woman would than as a man. And as far as cycles, I believe I do have cycles. Well, if you have a comment, please leave it in the box below, and I will see you again next week. Bye.